Hello and welcome to our next series on coding in the classroom. So in this particular case, we're going to be using two different platforms, one called Scratch and one called Microbit. So this first series is going to be on Scratch, and then we're just going to head over to Scratch, and you can find it at scratch.mit.edu, or just do a quick Google search for it. So here I've logged in already, but if I log out, we can see that this is the platform. So I'll take you through this one in the first little video, and then the next one I'll explore the environment. So as you can see here, there's there's some featured projects, there's for educators, so this could be something that you could dive deeper into. And then there's all sorts of examples. And so the one thing that's really nice is you can start creating right away. You don't have to sign in. But one thing that I would encourage you to do to just keep a record of the projects that you've created is to join. And then here we can, just like you would be encouraging your students to think about their online footprint, you're not going to use your real name or anything to do with you personally. So for example, mine is Mick Science Lego. So you can tell maybe right away is that I enjoy science and I enjoy Lego. So I'm going to sign right in. And because I have a teacher account, it looks a little bit different with this purple bar across the top, but in the all the other pieces are pretty well the same. I can create classes and I can have students join the class and put out their projects on a studio that we have created together. So those are some other things. So we've got Educator Resources that are there that you can explore through if you want to. And if you do want to create a teacher account, what I would suggest to you is to come to this educators, click on teacher accounts, and then request a teacher account right away. So that way you're not making an account and then finding out about this, and then you have to make another account. So you're not able to convert a regular account to a teacher account. You'll just have to create a regular teacher account right away. And so this asks a few more questions in terms of it does ask you your things about you in terms of your teaching and those sort of things, but it doesn't take they're collecting this for data purposes, not to be able to come back to you in those respects. All right. Another thing that you might find interesting is, so there's the explore option. So you can see lots of different projects here based on, animation, games, music, stories, what's trending, what's popular, what people have made that's recent. And then I'll talk a little bit more about projects in Studio. So projects are the actual projects that you would create within Scratch. And a studio is just like a folder that would be a collection of those types of projects together. So for example, you can have a math studio, and then you'd have a collection of a few math games or math projects in there. You could have music studio, or you could have history studio. So all these different opportunities. Also, we have ideas up here. So this one is great to get started. So you have different tutorials. You can choose one right away. They have some different activity guides for you to explore and do different things with. And the nice thing about them is, let's say if I click on this, if I have the opportunity to use an educator guide, the coding cards, so they're PDF format, or trying the tutorial actually takes us and we use the Scratch background, and then it has the step-by-step blocks and what you're going to be using to create that. So the next thing now is for us to dive into creating a little project together. So I'll leave that for the next project. Thank you.